Here are 5 fragrances every man needs in his fall fragrance collection, guys. So when we think about the season of fall, we're thinking more warm, cozy, a little bit more intimate and spicy fragrances, maybe even some with a little bit more of a boozy accord with them. But we have 5 fragrances in this lineup today, and a good mix of designer, affordable, and some niche in here as well. Let's get right into it. Number 1. All right, so the first fragrance we're going to be talking about is going to be on the affordable side of the spectrum. This fragrance is from the brand Alharamain, and this one is one that is going to remind many people of Tobacco Vanilla by Tom Ford. This fragrance that we're going to start off with is Aaran Amber Oud Tobacco Edition. Tobacco Edition is going to come at you with main notes of tobacco. You're going to get vanilla, you're going to get oud, you're going to get black pepper, some of the main notes in this one. And this fragrance really embodies fall in a bottle. It's going to have that warm, spicy tobacco with that vanilla dry down to it. A really nice cold weather, cool weather fall fragrance for you to get your hands on. It's not going to be overly gourmand, so it's not going to lean too much winter. This one is a really nice fall spicy staple that is not going to cost you an arm and a leg. It's going to smell like high-end niche vibes without the high-end niche price tag. Great selection for you. Alright, the second fragrance we have on deck is from the brand of Latafa. Now, Latafa is one of those affordable Middle Eastern fragrance brands that's really dropping some great fragrances. This one here is one of their more popular staples and one of the fragrances that put them on the map. But this fragrance we're going to be talking about right here is Latafa Khamrah. And this is Khamrah, the original, alright? Now, Latafa Khamrah is going to come at you with main notes such as cinnamon, dates, praline, tonka bean, and as well as some nutmeg and vanilla, some of the main notes in this one. Now, many people have talked about this fragrance being similar to Kilian's Angel Share, and while this particular version, it has some similarities as far as notes, to me, honestly, Khamrah is its own unique fragrance, and it has its own unique blend and kind of lane that it carves out. But for $25 to $30 for you to get your hands on this one, this is really a nice, great fall fragrance for you to try. This fragrance is for those of us who do want to lean more into the more gourmand side of fragrances for that fall, whether that dates mixed with that praline is going to give it a nice sweetness and a nice richness to it, but it's not going to smell like, it's going to really smell like a spicy dessert, really, is how I would describe Latafa Khamrah. Men, women, and women both love this fragrance. This is really a great bang for your buck, cheapy for you to get your hands on. Great selection for you. All right, next we're going into the designer realm. Now, when we talk about designer fragrances, I wanted to get fragrances for you guys that are tried, tested, improvement, things where you're not gonna have to do a whole lot of guesswork. So this first fragrance really embodies what I'm trying to do for you guys here. This fragrance is one of the beast modes and one of the kings of fall date night fragrances. And this one here is gonna be Dolce Gabbana The One Eau de Parfum. All right. Now, Dolce Gabbana The One Eau de Parfum is one of the more masculine fall date night fragrances, one of the kings of that date night realm that you really can get your hands on for the price. It is honestly not bad either. We're going to get grapefruit, tobacco, we're going to get cedar, we're going to get amber, some of the main notes in this. This is a timeless classic. That cardamom mixed with the ginger in this one really gives us a nice spicy level of richness and class, but a level of sophistication and masculine presence to it as well. This one is for that man's man, that cigar lounge, or that one where he's dressed up, he's really suited and booted, and he has a nice aesthetic to his appearance, and he just needs that icing on the cake with a nice fragrance. This is going to be the one that really leaves a lasting impression, guys. Great selection for you. Great, timeless, classic fragrance for you to get your hands on. Now, the next fragrance we're going to be talking about, one of my personal favorites, honestly, both as a brand and as well as a fragrance. This one is going to be from the brand of Givenchy, and this next fragrance, guys, we're going to be talking about from the line is going to be Givenchy Gentleman Eau de Parfum Boisée. Black pepper, coriander, cacao, sandalwood, and as well as cedarwood. Really nice, spicy, woody, masculine fragrance in the best way possible. Now, honestly, you could have gone with any of the Givenchy fragrances from the line. It really just depends on what your fragrance taste is for the fall and what you really are trying to embody. But for this one here, I really love it. Just one, the compliment pulling factor mixed with the masculine touch, with the amount of spiciness that you get. This is spicy done in the best way. A lot of people kind of shy away and they may not like spicy fragrances because they can tend to be a little bit overpowering. This is the perfect blend of smooth spices with that sandalwood and that amber. Sandalwood, coriander, and iris mixed together in this one really gives us a nice balance, a nice rich complexity to it. But honestly, when you spray this, you know that you're trying to give off an aura of no nonsense and mystery. This is a really great, timeless, classic daily driver spicy fragrance for those of us who don't want something that is overly fresh, overly citrusy, and you definitely don't want your fragrance to come off as feminine or too sweet. This will be the fragrance that you pull every time you want a nice Givenchy fragrance. Final fragrance of the day, we're gonna get into our one niche fragrance that we have for today, but this one definitely is mass pleasing, an oldie but a goodie, and a timeless classic. This one is for those of us who want a nice cold weather fall fragrance, one that is really gonna leave a lasting impression and turn heads. You're gonna go with this one here. This is from the brand of Initio, and this one here is called Initio Rehab. Bergamot, lavender, patchouli, and musk is some of the main notes in here. This one honestly reminds me a lot of Victor and Rolf's Spice Bomb Extreme made into a niche version. And honestly, if you took all the things with Spice Bomb Extreme, you settled down the spices and the tobacco, and you made it a little bit more vibrant, you made it a little bit more rich, a little bit more sophisticated, a little bit more subtle, and you really made it a little bit more intimate. This is what Initio Rehab kind of gives off for me. One is smooth woods mixed with that bergamot to give it a nice freshness to it, a really nice balance, mystique as well. If you want to embody luxury in a body, you're gonna get your hands on this one. You're gonna spray this one, and you'll definitely be remembered as the best smelling person in the room. Get your hands on this one. There you go, guys. 5 of the top fall fragrances for you guys to get your hands on in 2025. Definitely this whole list. You get these 5, you'll have a nice diverse array of fragrances for you to get your hands on. Definitely can't go wrong with any of these. All tried, tested, and proven. All gonna put you compliments, all from different styles and different parts of the fall spectrum. But I think we have something in here for everyone that everyone would like, definitely. So get your hands on these, get your nose on these. Tell me which one you're getting down in the comments down below, or which one you already have in your collection, and let me know which is your favorite out of today's list. As always, guys, we appreciate all you guys for listening and tapping. If you found this video helpful, make sure you hit the subscribe and the follow button so you get notified anytime I drop any new fragrance content. You can also join the membership tab, drop supers in the chat anytime you get the chance to. We'll catch y'all in the next one. Have a great day. Much love.